Okay, so now we are looking at section B. Section B, the questions are extended answer. This section B question is a total of 12, 13, 14, 16 marks. So, we've been given a quadratic in this diagram, and we've been given the vertex at 1, -9, and we've got a y-intercept here. And the first part is giving us the equation in completed square form, and they would just want us h and k. So it's kind of a repeat of earlier in the paper, completed square. So let's just look at that. And we've got h equals, must be the 1, because it's x minus h. So hx minus 1, I'm just going to write that there, squared, plus k, and k is minus 9. So minus 9. And that's what function of x is equal to. We're given some space to write it over here, so I'm just going to write it there. That function of x equals x minus 1 all squared minus 9. And therefore my answer for this is h equals 1 and k equals minus 9. Okay, so that's part A. Part B. Part B is saying find the value of c. So c is the y-intercept of this. Now, when you've got the y-intercept, you're going to put y equals 0. So actually, for the x equals 0, not y equals 0, so x equals 0 for y-intercept. And they've already got that in this, 0c. So put that into our equation, and actually, so we're going to write this formally as function of 0 equals 0 minus 1 all squared minus 9 equals negative 1 squared, which is 1 minus 9 equals negative 8. So that's C. And part C. Now, part C is worth a lot more marks. Part C is worth 5 marks. And we're getting into something a bit more meaty. So it says G is this graph here, and the graph of G is obtained by reflection of the graph of F in the x-axis. So we're going to take that graph, we're going to flip it up, and followed by a translation. Okay, so I'm going to draw on this. So the first thing is we're going to reflect this up. Okay, I missed that a little bit. I'll just go through that, because when it reflects, it'll go exactly through there. That's better. And we've got a vertex here. And this vertex is a mirror image of this one, and this one is at 1, here, 1. So this is going to be at 1 and 9. Then we've got to go to make this graph here. This graph here has a vertex at x minus 3, so our h from before is going to be 3. So vertex is at 3. Let me just put that in there. There's at 3. Oh, I shouldn't have put a cross there. It's 3, somewhere on that line. And it's plus 1, so actually 1 is about here. So now this graph is going to move to be somewhere like that. So we need to know the translation to go from this point to this point here. Okay, and for that we've got the vector given PQ. So it's going to be a vector like that and a shift downwards like that. Right, now P is going to be the shift in the x direction, which is from 1, 9. What's this coordinate here? This coordinate is 3, 1. Okay, so it's going to shift 2 in the x direction, and it's going to shift down by 8, minus 8 in the y direction. Okay, I'll pause that there.